Hi, I'm Chip Rowan with the Armstrong Neighborhood Channel, and for this episode of Good to Know, we are on the west side of Connellsville at the Somerset Trust Bank at their train station location, and with me is John Malone and Jessica Schomer with the bank. Good to have you here, folks, on a sunny day.
Thanks to have us on here again, Chip.
Yeah, I hear you're having your 5th annual car cruise coming up. Do you want to tell our viewers some things about that?
Yeah, it's 5th. We did it kind of in 2 weeks 5 years ago, just to announce that we were restoring the train station, and we were hoping to get maybe 15, 20 cars. Ended up with about 80.
Wow. And
through the years, our number one year, which was 2 years ago, we had 150 cars. Last year we had about 80 due to COVID. But we expect this to be the biggest one ever, provided we have good weather.
And what's the date and time for that event?
The date is June 29th. And they can start lining up at 4:30, 5 o'clock. The bank closes at 4:30. And it'll start around 6, and Scott Blasey will be performing for us at about 7. And we also have Garrett, can't think of his name.
The magician.
Garrett the magician from Uniontown coming, who'll be walking around doing magic tricks. Garrett Sullivan.
Okay, excellent. Yeah, his name disappeared. That's one of the magic tricks, right?
Yeah, that was it. But that was something new we added this year. We're going to have some food and some giveaways and some fun, and we'll be making a special presentation to the city for fireworks.
Okay.
So it's a big day for Somerset Trust, and it's a way to honor our customers to have a good time, and non-customers.
Right.
And it's truly turned into a community event.
Yeah, and I know Jessica has done a lot of work with this.
She's done all the work. I just sit there and take the glory.
Yeah, well, Jessica, I appreciate your work with this. You want to tell us about how they can register?
Absolutely. You can reach me at my office phone number at 724-620-4158 or email me at jschomer@somersettrust.com.
Excellent. And advanced registration isn't required, but there's a benefit if you do it.
Correct. If you register ahead of time, you are guaranteed a T-shirt, and a new thing we're doing is the air freshener. For years past, we've done the dash plaques that commemorate the year of the event. This year, we're kind of doing something different. The T-shirts will always be standard, but we're going to throw in the air freshener instead of the dash plaque this year.
That's great. And location, it's all around this area, all around the bank. You're using neighboring parking lots?
Yeah, the Slovak Club has allowed us to use their parking lot. We're going to close off 7th Street here, and it will be used for parking. Valley Dairy will probably take the entire train station lot, the bank lot, the church lot, all the way to the Valley Dairy, and then some. And then people can park and walk. It's not a bad walk from the Martins plaza, but and again, the Slovak Club has been gracious enough. It's just right across the street, and we can use it.
Yeah, there's a lot of areas to park. How many cars are you anticipating?
I'm hoping over 160 this year, and just by the numbers we have so far, but I wouldn't be surprised if we got closer to 200.
Wow, that's good. Any unique cars? I know you have like 50 registered in advance already?
We have 50, which normally this time we have about 20. We have some older trucks. We have about 5 different Corvettes, including a brand new 2021 that's actually a bank employee from Somerset. We have some Z28 Camaros and some older Camaros. We have a 64 Oldsmobile Cutlass convertible. Again, a lot of Corvettes. And there's a lot that I know that will be here that people from Connellsville really like their cars, and there's a lot of older cars that people don't realize, and there will be a lot of cars, guys like Bobby Hodge, John Ranker, Detweiler Motors up in Uniontown. They bring some Studebakers and things like that, so there'll be a wider range of cars that are here.
What's the old saying, the only difference between men and boys is the price of their toys?
That's about it. Yeah. That's about it. And we've had them here that were as much as about $250,000.
Wow, that's amazing. Well, I know they're beautiful cars. I've seen them, and these people take real good care of them, of course.
Yeah, and Scott C. has some really nice ones, and he brings us some surprises every year. So we're anxious to see what he has to give to us. But there are a lot of unique and special cars here in the city.
Yeah, that's neat. Jessica, I guess there's going to be some food here, too. People love to eat.
People love to eat. Yes, we're going to have hot dogs. We're going to have chips, cookies, water, just some things to walk around with and enjoy the car show. And John was mentioning some of his contacts. I also want to throw a shout out to my personal contact. His name is Ed Smitty Smith. He has been one of our biggest promoters in these events. He goes to all the car shows. He's picked up probably 100 packets for me to pass them around. So I want to thank him very much for his help as well.
It's great to have a connection like that. And he knows the people that normally
Absolutely. He's a wonderful man, and he's just helped us tremendously to put this on, along with the people that John has mentioned. It's a big community event that people just come and support it, and we're very grateful for that.
And as John mentioned, the bank does this just as a nice thing to do for the community.
Absolutely. It's a community event. There's no fee. People can walk around in a safer environment, enjoy the evening, whether they're in their cars or Scott Blasey or just being, we're going to have a prize table here, win some cool prizes. It's just a nice time for everybody.
That's great. Well, I appreciate everything the bank does. I mean, the bank is really involved in the community. You mentioned giving a donation to the fireworks. I know typically you're the major funder of that, and appreciate you helping Connellsville with that.
And I've got the funding already in place and working on getting the Happy Gilmore check put together so we can give it to Mayor Lincoln.
Okay, that's great. Well, I know the fireworks are on July 3rd this year, and which is a Saturday night, which will work out well. Hopefully the weather will cooperate too. Jessica or John, anything else to let our viewers know about the car show?
Weather permitting, we'll be announcing. We'll hope and pray for beautiful weather like today. We've been blessed the last 4 years with beautiful weather. We just need to have another nice year of weather, and if not, we'll be contacting everybody that's or registered ahead of time of a different date or change of any kind.
Hopefully you won't need a rain date.
Hope we will not.
So that is Tuesday, June the 29th, 6 o'clock here on the west side of Connellsville at the Somerset Trust Company. This is Good to Know.